Welcome to Xposé. I'm Karen Coster. 8 weeks, 3 judges, 1 job. Yes, Total Exposure is gaining momentum before it hits your screens later this month. And if you were one of the people that sent us in your details, then here are the judges that you will have to impress. And believe you me, I'm so glad I'm not in your shoes.
Well, we still don't know who'll be joining us on the Xposé team, but we can reveal the judges of Total Exposure. Today's launch took place at the Morgan Hotel, which will be the official hangout for the Total Exposure candidates. First off, it's former MTV presenter and leading communications consultant, Emma Ledden.
Emma, you have been there, done that on TV and radio, so tell me, what are you looking for today?
I'm not looking for anything specific because I want to see what comes through. I want to see what talent is out there. I think it's really important that the person we choose fits in, and that person will have to fit in. I don't want it to be the 4 girls on Xposé and the person we picked on Total Exposure.
Do they come in the shape of a male or a female, or does it matter?
I'm open to both, male or female. I think it's really important that if it is a guy, that the guy is up for doing the fashion stuff, or the lip gloss stuff, or the lingerie stuff. You know, if we do pick a guy, I think he has to, again, fit into the format of the show, but boy or girl.
And I'm sure this evening all the contestants will be watching this and listening to you. As I said, you were there, like you were on MTV a couple of years ago. Yeah. You must have been nervous back then. What were you like when you joined MTV?
I don't know how they gave me the job. Of course I was a nervous wreck. I had no experience, very little experience. I had never been trained. Like that, I got chosen, like the people going for this competition, I got chosen out of 2,000 people. It's not about being perfect on an audition, it's about having potential. And that's what I would say to anybody who's put their tape in and is going forward now. We're not looking for perfection, we're looking for potential.
Next up, it's publisher and magazine mogul Michael O'Doherty.
You'll be the Simon Cowell of the group. I think you will.
Oh, Glenda, stop it.
I think you will.
I don't know. I don't want to be the person who's kind of breaking people's hearts, you know, but at the same time, I think I'm supposed to be blunt and honest, and that's the way I'm going to be. I'm conscious of the fact that, a lot of these people, it may be their first time on camera, and you have to kind of give people slack in terms of what they're doing. But at the same time, they know what they're letting themselves in for. They're auditioning for a big TV job. It's a real job. This is not a chance of a career. This is a career. So we as judges, if we have a role, it is there to sort out people who are going to be up for the job.
What about, there's a drag queen, I believe, that auditioned. She might fit in with the amount of makeup and jewels we wear half the time. What do you think about that?
I would be wary of somebody that would get a lot of publicity for a week, and then suddenly you'd be stuck with them for every other week in the year, and you'd be thinking, Jesus, what have we let ourselves in for?
And finally, public relations guru Jerry Lumberg.
You've worked with Jonathan Rhys-Meyers, you've worked with people from the Tudors, so you're on a professional level, you'll be looking for a true professional. You will. You'll be looking for a true professional. You see what, and you girls realise that it's very, very, I can see it on both sides. Like, you've got to do your job, but the people making the movie or doing the show have to do their job. So it's going to be very, very difficult to get the correct balance where you've got to be tough, you've got to do your job. What kind of a judge do you think you'll be? I'll be very honest. I hope I won't just sort of look for the smart lines. You know, I will put people down when I know they're being cheeky, they're being, ridiculous, they're being too smart. Being intelligent is, they've got to have a certain modesty as well.
Total Exposure will be on your screens on June 30th at 8 p.m.